What happens when you pay for a pool, but it's just never installed? Dozens of people in our area have found out the hard way.
WDRB investigator Travis Ragsdale explains how the customers are now underwater and not in the way they wanted to be.
How much did you give them?
$52,670.
$139,836.
$17,000.
We paid $85,590 for our pool.
$39,148.12, be exact.
This is where it was supposed to be, so.
Annette and Bobby Broaddus wanted a pool.
Yeah, the pool was going to go right here.
8 feet from the rock out.
Now retired and with 3 grandchildren, it only made sense to create a family fun spot.
Yeah, just don't jump off. There's no water down there.
Nope, it's not there.
What they got instead was a nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
In June, the Broadduses signed a contract with Davenport Extreme Pools and Spa.
At the time, their Facebook posts and stuff and their videos sounded great.
6 months and nearly $40,000 later, and nothing.
Well, they seemed like they knew what they were talking about. Legit. Everything seemed pretty good.
I asked for a face-to-face meeting to discuss, the hardcore questions, why we keep moving, and they never did respond to that.
The Broadduses aren't alone. Over the past few weeks, WDRB Investigates has been flooded with messages, all with a similar story about Davenport pools.
There was no communication virtually. They would not respond to calls or emails.
Then went radio silent.
We never heard from them until I started going and showing up in person.
And they sold themselves so well, and we believed it.
Dozens of people out thousands of dollars, and no pool to show for it. So what happened?
Their original date of install was late October. Then it was moved to November, late November, December, late December, and the last correspondence was it's going to be a late winter bill.
That was the last they heard from Davenport, until they realized the company filed for bankruptcy.
We started hearing about other people having problems with Davenport.
In the Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, there are 97 creditors listed, meaning the company owes all of them money. Chapter 11 allows for a company to stay in business while it restructures its debt.
But now going back and looking through that contract, it don't have a start date or end date.
WDRB tried calling the number for Davenport Pools, but
temporarily unavailable. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
But an attorney for Davenport Pools says all those deposits made by those dozens of people are non-refundable and that all companies deal with hard times. They say supply chain issues and cost of materials caused them to get backed up, but there is not fraud, and it was the intent of the company to build the pools. At least 2 lawsuits have been filed by customers of Davenport alleging fraud. Davenport Pools, through its attorney, says there was never any intent to defraud anyone. The Broadduses and dozens of others don't feel that way.
We thought we did our due diligence, and trying to check them out and looking at other people's pools and talking to people and seeing commercials, and, everything sounded great. They sounded great, but didn't end up being that way.
Their wish? Some sort of resolution, whether that's a pool or their money back, before the window closes.
Our hope for the whole group of victims, I guess you could say, is either finish their projects they started or refund the customers that wants their money back would be the end result, and pay the price for what they've done. Okay.
With photojournalist Darius Bowie, Travis Ragsdale, WDRB News.